Hi everyone, it's Jim and Rhonda and we are in the kitchen again today. And what we're going to be making are my oatmeal cookies that I have adapted to what my kids like, what my husband likes, what my family likes. In our recipe today, we're just doing a basic oatmeal cookie because we just love oatmeal cookies by themselves.
Yeah, so we're actually a little hungry right now, so I talked Rhonda into making cookies. And of course she wanted to film it, but no raisins ever. Raisins will
kill the deal.
Kill the deal.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take 3/4 cup of butter, and so Jim's going to put that into the mixer. So that's 1 cube plus a half, 1.5 cubes of butter.
Perfect.
Okay, and then to that we're going to go ahead and turn on the mixer just for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds to get it mixed up. So we just blended that for about 45 seconds until it's creamy, and now we're going to go ahead and add the sugar. So we're using dark brown sugar in this because dark brown sugar actually gives it more of a chewy texture, and it's also a little bit richer in taste.
4 angles.
Because it's made with molasses. And then go ahead and put in the other sugar, and I'll put all of the recipe in the description box so you guys can see it there. Okay, so again, go ahead and turn that mixer on. We're going to mix for about 2 minutes with the sugars and the butter, okay, and we'll come right back.
Where's the on button?
It's on the other side.
Oh. Right here?
Yep, just. So we just put the butter and sugar and the 2 types of sugars in there, but it's a little bit crumbly right now, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop in the eggs.
It smells good.
It does smell good. Okay. And we're also going to go ahead and put in the vanilla. So put the vanilla in.
How much vanilla is this?
I believe that is 1.5 teaspoons, but I'll put that on the screen so you'll know exactly. Go ahead and turn it back on. So we mix this up for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and add the cream.
Do I get to do that?
Yeah, this is heavy cream, and we're going to put that into the mixture of the brown sugar and the butter. And the vanilla's in there already. And then we're also going to add another secret ingredient. So there's a few secret ingredients in here. Wait, hold on one second. And one is the heavy whipping cream. Number 2 is the maple syrup. And number 3 is the dark brown sugar. Oh, and there's one more after that, which is a baking powder, which we're going to be putting in here. So I use 4 different ingredients that generally aren't used in oatmeal cookies. But anyway, go ahead. So he's pouring in the maple syrup, and that's 100% maple syrup. It's not like Aunt Jemima syrup like that made with corn syrup. This is your 100% maple syrup. Okay, so go ahead and turn that on for another minute and mix that up. High speed. As you're mixing this, and you know how like you'll taste your batter sometimes, but what you're going to do is you're going to taste it, and I know there's eggs in it, but these are free-range organic eggs, so that's okay. What you need to do is taste it. If it's grainy like sugar, then you're going to want to mix it more. We don't want to have it all grainy. That's why I'm saying to beat it for probably 2 to 3 minutes in the bowl. Don't forget to scrape the sides down.
Started?
Yes, go ahead and start. High speed, 2 minutes. So now that we're done mixing the wet ingredients, then we're going to take out the whisk. And then we're going to switch over to a paddle mixer because we're going to be putting the flour and the oats in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our bowl before we put it in here, and we're going to mix all of the dry ingredients. So we have flour, all-purpose flour, 2 cups, I think, of
and
flour.
this little guy? Salt, I assume?
No, that one's not salt. This is baking soda. I believe it's 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda.
Sugar.
No, it's not sugar. That one is salt. So that's 1
salt.
teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And then I think it's 1 teaspoon.
More flour?
And this, no, he doesn't know what the ingredients are.
Looks like flour.
It's baking powder.
Okay, there you go.
So put that in there. I think that's 2 1/8 teaspoons. I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then what we're going to do is you're going to mix that up with the wooden spoon. No, don't eat, because you're going to get it all over the place.
Okay. How's this? Okay.
Yes, just mix that up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it by spoonfuls into the mixer. So get into the middle of the flour. There you go. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Well, I'll be right back. So go ahead and scoop in 2 scoopfuls into the batter.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason we're only doing a small amount at a time is,
Turn it on.
well, you got to lift up this arm thing.
Okay.
So, slow speed because the flour flies everywhere. Okay, so once that one is mixed, then you're going. Okay, that's good. So stop that. And then you're going to put 2 more scoops in and just do that until all the flour is gone. Now I'm going to come over here and watch you do that.
2.5 this time, people.
Okay.
Oh.
What happened? I missed it. Oh. Yep, that's what happens. It gets messy.
Okay.
Okay. Once it's mixed, there you go. Just put in a couple more.
I'm gonna do a little more this time just because we're running out of time.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's good. That happens. This is all a part of baking. I think I probably need to add a little more. We'll see. Go ahead and mix it up. There you go. Okay, stop that.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add the oats. And this is 3 3/4 cups of oats. So let me go ahead and just put half of these in here. Okay, and then go ahead and mix it. Yep, fill it up. Good job.
Hey.
You're getting good at this. Now slow speed, because otherwise you're going to kick them all out.
Oh. I couldn't find the thing.
Put the arm down. Let's go ahead and put in the rest because it seems to be working pretty well.
How long do you redo this for?
Not long. So just until they're mixed. And I think that's good. So let's go ahead and turn that off.
Okay.
Put the arm down.
Gotcha.
Unhook that little thing. You push it up and you turn it around.
Right here?
Push it up and spin it around, whichever way it goes off.
Okay.
Okay. And then lift up the handle. Wait, leave it there. Leave it there. Leave
Okay,
it
well,
there.
that's all.
Well, I was going to just, here,
Okay, there you
just
go.
leave it there for a second.
Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this made.
Yeah. Okay, and so we're just taking all the extras off. Okay, there we go. Don't want to waste any because this is a lot of goodness.
This is a premium.
Yeah, this is yummy. So then there it is right here. So all we're going to do is mix it down from the sides like this. Actually, you can do that because you're strong. Scrape the sides and mix it around. Because sometimes in the bottom from the mixer, there's a little bit of flour and stuff left in the bottom. So you want to make sure you bring all that to the top.
Oops.
And mix it in. And at this point, this is where you would add your extras. So you would add your walnuts or your dried cranberries or your dried cherries or your raisins, whatever it is you want.
No raisins.
But we never do it that way. But you guys can do whatever you want.
Okay.
So that's that. And then generally what you do, if it's nice and warm in your house, you're going to want to refrigerate this. Our house is a little chilly, so I'm not too worried about that. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and scoop these out onto baking sheets that I pre-lined with parchment paper. Let's go ahead and put those on the cookie sheet. Anyway, here's the cookies. I'm going to put these in the oven at 325. So we'll bake them at a little bit lower of the temperature than normal. This is after 15 minutes, and that's perfect if you like them chewy. If you like them a little more crunchy, then wait 3 more minutes. We thought we would just try one so you can see how yummy they are. Let's see.
Perfect.